A while back, a good buddy of mine, Snoop and Goss, found this super cool technique to use a spring to launch yourself to the end. And then I thought, wouldn't it be cool to turn this into like a cable cart so you don't have to just take one person at a time, but you can take a bunch of people at once? Which is what I'm going to be showing you how to make today. This super simple cable cart that can take you and your friends all the way to the end to get a bunch of gold. Let's get started. First thing you want to do is place down 2 wooden blocks on top of each other. So 1, 2, then grab a portal. Place the portal on top of the wooden block. Then you grab either a jetpack or you can also use a jet to send yourself flying upwards. Since this will require you to go pretty high up where the other jetpacks won't let you because of the limit, you'll probably need to do a glitch to fly up. But what you want to do is pretty much send this part here 5,000 blocks upwards. So to do that, select it with your trail tool, set your scale to 1,000, and you're simply just going to fly up 5 times, moving this upwards by 5, which should be 5,000. So let's go. That's once, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, and that's 5 up there. So you just want to simply go all the way down here, grab another portal, place that portal over here, and then you want to grab a spring block, place one end here, then go to the portal and place the other end here, then grab a chair block and place it on top of the spring here, take a seat. At this point, you want to delete the portal along with the wooden block. You want to select everything up here, so select this, also the spring block. You're going to turn off anchor mode, make sure not to mess with the minimum length. Change the stiffness to 0, and you're going to change the damping to 0. So now we should start descending. And boing. And down we go again. And boing. So then grab a glue block, place it right here. So then delete the chair. You don't really need the jetpack at this point. Or, whatever glitch you're using. Actually, don't delete that. Turn on anchor mode for the spring block now. Delete this block. Grab a plastic block. Then place a plastic block here. Potentially, you might have to scale this just a bit just to make sure it's connected to the spring block. So now all you have to do now is select this part here. Set it to clone and simply clone another one. Then select both. Raise them up. Then you're going to rotate them facing towards the stages. So simply go swoop. So then select here. Set your scale to 20. And scale up by 20 blocks. Same thing over here, 20 blocks. And you just want to make the cable car on top of here. Doesn't really matter how it looks, as long as it can hold people. So I recommend just making a quick little base like this. And then going swoop. And then getting your trowel tool, setting it to clone once again. Cloning it up here. And then you're going to grab some glass. I say glass because usually when I see pictures of these, they usually have I guess so you can see outside, which I would never do that. I do not like heights. So yeah, like every single thing has glass. So yeah, I should be correct. So grab glass, place it here, grab your scale tool, and then simply go swoop, and then swoop, and then raise it up here. And then for over here, I recommend making the door. So just go swoop, then go swap, and create a nice little design to create the door for the opening. So I'm going to clone this. And then move it over here. Then grab more plastic. Place it here. Then simply go swoop. Scale it downwards to connect to this part. Then scale over here. And then clone it over there. Actually, I think I should reverse this. Swoosh and then swoosh. Alright, that is perfect. All I need to do is the front and the back. For the front, I'm just going to make it purely glass. That way they can see outside. And then plastic for the back. There we go. We got ourselves a nice little cable cart. All we need is some chairs inside so people can sit down. Chair here, chair here, chair here, a chair over here. There we go. Perfect. I don't need that many. Okay, maybe. Okay, let's go. So, there we go. And then I'm going to color it all to finish. At this point, you're almost done. All you want to do now is grab some plastic. Place a plastic block here. Scale it over here. And this is just to keep this upwards. You can color it if you want. Then I would really recommend just scaling this a little bit more just to ensure that you are connected to the spring block. So just scale it a little bit more. And then with your screwdriver, you're going to select both springs. You can change the stiffness to 0.01. Make sure damping is set to 0. From there, you want to make sure to save everything. Then select everything except for this part here. Turn off anchor mode. delete the glue block, and then this glue block over here. Okay. It's slowly pushing me. Hold on, let me adjust these a little bit. Let's see if I can add a little bit kick to it. 0.1. No? How about 1? How about 5? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're getting some speed. Let's go. All right, we're gonna start going to the end. Let's see if we reach to the end. I wish I could have had more people join, but everyone's inactive right now. Oh, the stages haven't even loaded in. All right. Oh no, I forgot about the wall. What's gonna happen with the wall? Can it push me through? Can it just shove me through? I got defeated by the wall. Am I going backwards? Am I just going to go back? No way, I'm actually going backwards. What? Oh no. At least this way I know I'm going to get all the gold. Oh no. No. I am not going to stay in a loop of bouncing back and forth. All right, let me reset to see how much I got. And 90 gold, which is pretty good because that was actually really fast. Which means that if you and your friends use this, you can get pretty rich pretty quickly. Oh, okay. Is it just going to come back again? Huh. I'm going to wait for it to come back. I think the other spring broke. Since no one I know is currently online, I have decided to... Yeah, I'm going to take them to the end. All right, let's delete the glue block. And let's go to the end. But yeah, that's how you can make yourself an awesome looking cable car to take you and your friends to the end to earn pretty much a good amount of gold. But hey, if you do want to see... No, I think we just lost Fabby. But if you do want to check out more tutorials to build some more crazy things, click one of the videos right here because YouTube says that you might enjoy them. And hey, who am I to disagree? I'll see you there. Peace.